Pokemon X and Y didn't actually add that many new Pokemon, or rather less than I expected. Don't know about you guys, but one thing they did do is they added quite a lot of new sort of improvements for older Pokemon, like, you know, Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff now getting competitive as an ability, now being part Fairy type. You know, the same goes for like Azumarill, Togekiss, that kind of stuff. And then Liepard, I looked at Liepard and thought, hey, I wonder what kind of prankster shenanigans Liepard's gonna pull this generation. We're gonna see more swagger foul play, or does it get something even more ridiculous? Turns out it now gets Copycat, which I don't know why it didn't get last gen, but it's great. It's a great addition to the Liepard arsenal of trollish moves. And it also gets Play Rough as like a physical, like, I guess Dark and Fairy is a pretty good combination in terms of coverage, so my Liepard set is Adamant Max Attack, Sucker Punch, Play Rough, Encore, and Copycat, but I'll come on to that in a bit. So these first few turns, basically nothing happens. I'll just summarize these first couple of minutes by just saying nothing, zero. Rapid spinning, defogging, going for stealth rocks, walling. Basically we both have really strong sort of defensive cores, and it's really hard to sort of break through. It's like an Age of Empires 2 where you get these like spearmen trying to attack a castle wall. They're like gradually poking at it, but it's really doing nothing. Like, it's tiny little nitbits of damage. And then eventually something happens. He goes to Ditto, and I have my Bastiodon in there. And it's only really when you come across Ditto that you realize how annoying some of your own Pokemon can be. Like, that Ditto becoming my Bastiodon becomes a bit of a problem in a bit, but just go for Protect on the Surf to see what he wants to do. I'm assuming it's standard life or whatever thing. But I really don't think he's going to go for Surf again this turn, so just going to go for that big Roar. Bit more Life Orb damage, bit more Rocks damage. What can he do? That is what Bastiodon is all about. And the problem is, right, I think as soon as I can get rid of his Ditto, and as soon as I can get rid of the... What was the other thing? There was something really bulky that was really stopping my Volcarona going to work. But basically, like, oh, Goodra, that was it. So hopefully Volcarona can do some work as soon as I get rid of those two, but he does roll me into it there, which is really unfortunate. I get poisoned and I lose like 50% HP, which is absolutely terrible for me. I can now go for the Defog. Means I lose my stones on his side, but, you know, it's a fair trade in my opinion, you know? At least Defog actually has a use now. I remember trying it last generation with, like, Luminion or something. I was, like, right in the middle of a crucial situation on a Wi-Fi battle. I used Defog on a Luminion and it does absolutely nothing. So it just... Basically, right, Defog has opened up all these new windows. You don't have to have a Rapid Spinner anymore. You can just bring Mandibuzz or, you know, Swanna, Chatot, whatever you feel like. Just blow away them hazards, you know? Go to Bastiodon once again, because it can take anything from Goodra. Switches out, goes back into the Ditto once again, but I do predict this time. I thought, right, no, this is not going to make a good video. We need to switch out, do something in terms of offensive momentum. Go to Heliolisk and just go for that Focus Blast and take him out. It does have Protect on that set, but, like, obviously if you're a Choice Scarf Ditto, you're probably not going to go for Protect. You probably went for Metal Burst or something there. Now Goodra comes back in. Obviously I cannot touch that, so I'm going to go into my Liepard. I almost went to Bastiodon, but I thought, no, he's probably going to predict that and go to Chestnut. But Aerodactyl comes in. That is actually equally bad because I can't outspeed it and I can't OHKO it. So I'm going to switch as he also switches to Forretress. I guess maybe thinking I'm the T-Wave set or whatever. Hey man, we don't run that kind of set round here. I used to be a big advocate of the Swagger Foul Play thing back in Gen 5 before Prankster was released, but I think we've all had enough of that set now, to be honest. Gonna go to Heliolisk and go for the Volt Switch. That is essentially what this thing does. 9 times out of 10, Volt Switch is all I will ever use on this Pokemon, really. It's just there for momentum. Goodra comes in. I am gonna go to my Bastiodon once again. Don't think I have Rock set up, so this seems like a fair opportunity to do so. Goodra can't really do anything to me, like I said, and if he brings in the Aerodactyl, I can at least like protect and scout to see what he wants to do. Like really, Aerodactyl, it takes on Bastiodon with EQ, and it OHKOs Mandibuzz, unless I'm at absolute full with like a Stone Edge or something, so really, the defensive core, as much as I like it, isn't really built for powerful physical rock types, which normally have Edgequake as a combo. So yeah, Protect's not quite as sturdy, so I do need to switch out and just sack Trevenant, because it is going to be no use to the rest of, you know, based on what he's got left, in my opinion. So, sack Trevenant, go back to Heliolisk, rinse, repeat, you know the standard procedure, go for that Volt Switch. And now, something happens. Goodra's in here, and I know Goodra doesn't have the best of physical defense, so I go for a Play Rough, and that is going to take it out from there. Adamant Life Orb, Liepard, pretty powerful. Now back comes in the Aerodactyl. Like I said before, I don't know if Mega Aerodactyl got any like buffs on the bulk side of it, because I know regular Aerodactyl is frail as hell, but I think either way, I don't want to rely on Sucker Punch OHKOing it, so sack Mandibuzz, go back to Heliolisk, go for the Volt Switch again. What can you do? But now I can go into Volcarona, because if Volcarona is going to get any use... By the way, love the shiny Volcarona. Thank you very much to the subscriber who sent me that. I think it's perfect, like, almost perfect IVs, Modest Nature, and, like, it's got... Does it have egg moves? Ah, I forget. Whatever. It's a great Volcarona anyway. I assume it was done with the Masuda method, which I have been trying to do with Aurorus with little success, I am afraid to report. But I take out the Chestnut there. So, basically that was... I think Goodra's dead, Chestnut's dead, so... Heliolisk has nothing stopping it, basically. Like, this thing, Aerodactyl, and a Fortress, which is almost dead, so... It's party time for all the lizards out there. But first, I am going to go to... Well, I think I do go to Heliolisk first. Just go for that Volt Switch, because I may as well. But then, really, I want to show off the last move on my... Or one of the last moves on my Liepard set, which is the Copycat. Do you know how you use Copycat on a Liepard, my friends? You Volt Switch, you kill something, right? Go to Liepard, you're all familiar with the Volt Turn combo, where you Volt Switch, go into something with U-turn, then you U-turn, and it never ends. This is the new meta. This is the Volt Switch Copycat combo. You go for the Prankster Copycat. Aerodactyl would normally outspeed, but Prankster is a wonderful ability, my friends. Volt Switch out, almost kills it, which I was pretty surprised at, because I have no special attack investment. Go back to Bastiodon, just sack it, I don't care, go away Bastiodon. You have served your purpose. And basically, like I said, I could just go to Heliolisk here and just lock myself into T-Bolt, but where's the fun in that? Go to Liepard, go for the Sucker Punch, take this thing out. I do not know if Aerodactyl gets Roost in this generation, or any generation. I know Archeops got Roost last generation, I don't know if Aerodactyl did or not, but... Yeah, whatever, Greninja's frail as hell, so just gonna go for the Sucker Punch, and that will take it out from there. And Liepard will seal me the victory. Yes, love Liepard. If you use Liepard, don't resort to the Swagger Foul Play set, or if you do, be prepared for a lot of disconnects. But honestly, like, Copycat Liepard is brilliant. I love this set, man. 2 attacks, Encore, Copycat. Really, really useful. So I hope you all enjoyed. I hope my voice is sounding better than last time. And with that being said, I'll see you all next time. Au revoir.